Let's clean some chicken the Haitian way. So if you from the Caribbean or Haiti, because I think we all pretty much generally do it similar, but specifically speaking of how Haitians clean chicken, we normally do not use the skin on the chicken. If you ever had Haitian fried chicken, there is no skin on there because of the fattiness of it. So we usually just take it away, even though we know that a good crispy chicken is delicious, okay? But just growing up, that's not something that we normally ate. So we usually pull that out. In addition, we clean the chicken after taking off the skin, some of the excess fat that may be on the chicken breast, chicken thigh, chicken leg, whatever piece of the chicken that we are cleaning. So we carefully kind of go in with our knife, look at the different fatty parts of the chicken, especially being here, and kind of try to pull that off as much as possible. And we repeat the process with as much poule, which is chicken, that we do have it at hand. So here I have kind of 4 pieces and going through all of those steps gently with a sharp knife, taking off the skin. We try to be as thorough as possible, taking off the skin. And you can repeat the steps to each part of the chicken that you do have. Once that's done, you have your kind of cleaned up chicken. You can add it to a bowl, and this is where the citrus comes in. You can use sour orange, you can use lime, you can use lemon. We don't often use lemon, but either lime or sour orange. And we literally put the citrus over the chicken, which is part of the cleaning process to kill bacteria and any other things that may be on the piece of meat that we are cleaning. So you see we're going into literally squeezing out the juices and going around the bone, going around every part of, for this, chicken breast, to make sure that the citrus is part of it. And you'll notice even like with ceviche, it can cook the meat if we left it. Next up is we add some vinegar. You can put vinegar and salt, or you can just put vinegar, but we already have a lime. So lime is on here, and then a little bit of vinegar. You see all that icky stuff coming off of the chicken? It cleans, again, the chicken, thoroughly cleans it out. And we can see some of this kind of chicken juice that was on there that we do not want as part of our chicken. Then you want to take a pot and boil it with about a tablespoon or so of vinegar, or a little bit more depending on how much chicken that you have. After the chicken's been sitting in the vinegar on the side, you want to go ahead and rinse it out, and you can see it's now kind of have some clear water. Once we rinsed it out, the water is boiled. This is the water that has a tablespoon of vinegar. And so we add small pieces. We do small batches of this extra piece of cleaning out the chicken, we'll say, or the cleaning process, where we would essentially boil out any leftover ickiness that may be on the outside of the chicken. We are not boiling it to make chicken stock or chicken noodle soup. We are just leaving it in the boiled water for about 2 to 3 minutes or so, right? It's just cleaning out the exterior, additional step for the outer part of the chicken. And you would do that for every piece, in, again, small batches. This is why if you've had fried chicken or any chicken from Haitian restaurants, they're pretty tender. This is part of that step, because on top of this, you're still kind of marinating or stewing the chicken when you're cooking it later on. Once your chicken have all dipped into that hot water bath, is what we'll call it, this is when you start seasoning. However you want to season. A piece is our number one go-to, so a good chunk of that went in. And then whatever seasoning that you'd want. For this, I just have paprika, some pepper, make sure to add some salt as well, cayenne pepper, some turmeric, and of course my Badia Complete Seasoning. I think this is the one without MSG. Right, so we have all of those here, along with my clove, garlic powder, and I almost forgot my pepper sauce. I think this is from Trinidad, but I like the pepper sauce from Trinidad, this brand, and add a little tablespoon for a little bit of kick. You can omit this, let it sit in the fridge and marinate for a day or so.